Hi, I'm Tony, this is Slack, welcome to Smog Vlog. Today we are going to be reviewing Just Jam Doughnut.
It's not just jam, is it? It's donut. But yeah, strawberry, raspberry, go! Alright, welcome back in the room. Like the man said, Just Jam Doughnut. Raspberry and strawberry, yeah, all exciting times. So we hooked up with Ace of Vape's distro at the recent Vapor Expo 2017, and yeah, they hooked up with some samples, and I was really excited when I saw, look at this big thing. I'm like, is there going to be a big bottle? It's 10ml bottles inside, so don't get too excited by that like I did. We're dealing with these little fellas here. They're quite funky little bottles, but it's not about the bottle. I'm getting well ahead of myself. So yeah, we're excited to try these because Tony's always been buying the Just Jam since we first ran into it at an expo or something, I don't know, for ages. You know, jam on toast, stuff like that. It tastes really good, really jammy. So yeah, donuts. We all like donuts, clearly. And sorry.
One of these days you're going to be able to carry it on as well, straight faced.
And so yeah, we were really excited to be able to try it out. So yeah, thanks very much, Ace of Vapes. Do give them a check out as well. Even more exciting, you know, since we've got our copy of this, our review sample, I don't know. Yeah, since we got it anyway, it won the award for best dessert at the expo that we're at, you know, Vapor Expo 2017. So it's even more exciting. So we get to try award-winning dessert.
Yeah, and to answer sort of like the confusion before, no actual confusion with you guys between us, because we spent half an hour researching this, because it says quite clearly on the website, best winner, both the raspberry and the strawberry, and we're like, oh, it's one, and well, you know, belt and braces, check other websites and make sure. Yeah, we were getting confused on the websites because we were seeing the Vapor Round also ran their own awards at the show, and this is the actual expo show that ran their own award, and Just Jam did win it with best dessert.
Okay, so this juice is available in 0, 3 and 6 mg nicotine. I'm going to put this box down because it's rattling. I'm taking
really
the bottle out,
rattling.
and yeah, you guys don't need that shit in your life.
Moving on, the PG-VG ratios. Have we got PG and VG round the wrong way? Shouldn't VG be first? Because I would naturally say 80-20.
Yeah, I mean, it should, but when we started reviewing, everything was PG-VG.
Because
it's the other way around, so now it's VG-PG, but it sounds so wrong.
Can't remember, we went off on a bit of a side note there, so it's 80-20 VG, 80-20 VG-PG, that's right, I'm right.
Glad we spent that time ironing that out, so we just nailed it there. It's 80-20 something, just vape it, it'll be great, yeah, let's do that.
80-20 VG-PG, it's the good ratio, more clouds.
While we've stopped sort of telling everyone our normal testing methodology, and it's written up below, there is a slight change. I'm on a Plume Veil clone, 30mm jobber, but it's still the same setup inside, dual claptons running at about 0.45 ohms. But yeah, other than that, it's all the same.
I think we missed telling you about the testing methodology, so you just mixed it up just so you could tell you about it again.
Yeah, I missed it. Right, we're about ready to start. First thing to do though, rejuice up these coils. I've had the cotton soaking a bit just to make sure.
Yep, I'm fully juiced up in the iJust S.
So the first juice we're going for is strawberry donut, which is good. That's the sort of donut I go for. Now the liquid itself is coming out, it's fairly thick as you'd expect.
Being that 80-20 blend.
Exactly, but it's not coming out like glue or gloop or jizz or anything. It's you know, perfectly usable, so it should be alright in a tank, you know?
Not lumpy.
Or wiggly. Liquid colour, slightly yellow, you can see it there just about. I mean, it's not in focus for shit, but let's get rid of Tony, there you go. Slightly yellow. Kinda looks like piss. But it's the smell.
Shut up!
Come vape my piss. Yeah, the smell is just really, really strawberry jammy. It's delicious. I can't smell any donut in that. It's just like strawberry jam, which I love. Yeah, strawberry jam or grape jam from America. They're the two jams I go for. You know, IRL outside of vaping. You know, and. Yeah, I just want to vape this. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Interesting point though that he said that the American sort of jams are our favourite. This is an actual English eJuice.
Actually.
Actual.
Right, let's do some vaping. So yeah, at the back of the throat, straight away I get the sort of jam coming through. However, on the tongue, sort of like as it's going, yeah, I get the donut. This is firing at 60 watts, reading at 0.44.
Testing methodology again. Okay, so this is the iJust S with the 0.18 ohm stainless steel coiling. But it's not about that, it's about the juice and what we think of it. And like Slack said, right at the back of the throat, I can't say it with a straight face. You get that sort of what I would normally associate with sugar lips. Actually, when you sort of vape it and then you sort of, you're enjoying the taste of the juice afterwards on your lips. But I'm getting that at the back of the throat. You dirty bastard! Love it.
Yeah, so I've cranked it up to 72 watts because that's where the wheel stops, and yeah, it's even nicer. It's like, you know, a hot donut, you know, fresh out of the microwave, so nice and fresh.
Have you tried it through the nose yet?
Not when I'm laughing, I haven't. Jesus Christ. More donutty through the nose. Yeah, you get the jam really tastes at the back of the throat.
Really does, doesn't it?
It's delicious. Yeah, Tony nailed it, saying it's like sugar lips, but with the throat. So we're going to go with sugar throat, which definitely sounds sexual.
Smooth.
Right, for this, the throat hit, like the flavour, the sort of, you get a little bit of the dryness of a donut, but only in taste. So I was kind of expecting this is going to be harsh after a couple of hits. Even at the 72 watts, it's not harsh. It's not a dry throat hit. You know, there is a throat hit there, but it's in no way harsh. It is pretty smooth, but noticeable. You know, hard to describe.
It is hard to describe, and like we said at the beginning of the video, I've bought this before. We've both tried this. Not this particular variant, not the donut variant. We've had the jam on toast, the just jam when they produce the jam by itself, and the jam on the toast, and there was another one as well. I can't remember what it was, so it's not important. That might colour my impressions of it slightly, in as much as I fucking love those. So you know, they're going to be using the same ingredients throughout. But it is so velvety smooth, and if you are a lover of jam, there's no way that you're not going to like this sort of eJuice. I've lost the button. There it is.
Yeah, so it's not overpoweringly sweet. It is sweet. There's no doubt about that. But I think the fruit tones sort of tone it down just that little bit, where it's not sickly sweet. You get that nice sweetness in the throat, like we talked about, but. Yeah, it's definitely sweet, but not overpoweringly sweet, not sickly sweet, which is nice. I think they've hit the right balance. The donut helps sort of balance it out a bit there.
Deciding whether the description actually matches up with, you know, the flavour that you get through the tank. I mean, what can you say? It's a jam donut. It tastes like a jam donut. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's good. It's the jam itself. It is quite a big part of the taste. You know, that taste you get in the back of your throat, and that is really nice. So it's like. Not like when you're eating a donut, some bites are mostly donut and they're fairly disappointing. This is the bite where it's got all the jam in it as well, you know, so you get the best of both worlds and it's perfectly balanced. Yeah.
Okay, and now we're doing the Bro Science
patent pending tm.com. You've done it all.
I've done it all. I do apologise. Does this need redoing?
I don't know.
That's probably a yes then.
Yep, same sort of flavour. I prefer it in the dripper. I'll go straight away. But, you know, the temperature difference, I think, is what makes it for me.
Now, this is going to come down to your individual vaping habits as to whether you prefer using a dripper or whether you like a hot vape. While it's perfectly serviceable on the dripper with that hot strawberry jam, it does, like you said at the beginning, like a jam donut warmed up for, you know, 15 seconds in the microwave sort of thing. Not that I'm any fucking expert on it or anything. But in this particular instance, I'm going to lean towards going with the tank on this one, just because I seem to be getting a more fuller flavour from it.
No.
Apparently Tony's wrong.
Yeah, Tony's wrong. Flavour. I mean, turn temperature down on the dripper. Like if your baby mouth is suffering. And,
It's not suffering at all. I'm just giving our viewers a more accurate representation of how heat can affect flavour inside a dripper versus the locked-in flavour that you would get from a tank. Yeah, knocking it down to 60 watts has reduced the heat that I'm getting from it, but still the flavour, as far as I'm concerned, is better out of the tank.
Yeah, I find the tank just turned down compared to the dripper, but I guess horses for courses to some extent.
What is it we always say? Leave it in the crotch box down below.
Yeah, one thing that is good though, it's 80-20. It's wicking really well in the tank. It's a new coil. Had like maybe 3 minutes to sort of prime and sort of get going. At the start of the review, it's just wicking perfectly, which is always a worry for 80-20. Sometimes you get the 80-20s and they're quite thick, and that's great in a dripper, but not so good in the tank. But this is working absolutely fine. Been hitting it fairly hard, no dry hits, not even a hint of a dry hit. So yeah, nice.
Okay, guys, here we are back, refreshed with a nice palate cleansing cup of tea. English tea, because apparently that makes a difference. I don't know, I haven't tried tea from everywhere yet. Anyway, it's not about that, it's about this. This is fucking wrestly, isn't it?
You've taken one out.
Oh yeah. Just Jam Raspberry Doughnut.
Now put it down. Thank you. Yeah, so this one again comes in the little bottles. There it is. This one's slightly less piss coloured, still a little bit yellowy. Well, okay, maybe a piss if you've been drinking lots of water, it's fine, it's all good, Doesn't influence the flavour.
It doesn't, luckily, because, I like it, but...
I'm doing my best to put you off.
It's not working.
Yeah, again, liquid is the same sort of thickness as last time, and yeah, let's hit it. What am I power? The power down to 47 watts. Ooh, we're down low to start with this time. Yeah, raspberry there.
Beautiful.
It's still sort of a back of the throat thing, but it seems to be sort of further forward than just the strawberry jam was.
More like the sides of the tongue as opposed to hitting the back of the throat.
Yeah, we're up to 60 now. It changes the flavour of the raspberry, bringing the temperature up there. It's still nice. It's still heavy on the raspberry, sort of softer on the donut. You get the donut, but it's turned down. I think a bit more so than the strawberry jam one was.
That being said, he hasn't exhaled through the nose yet, so give it the exhale through the nose, and then you'll find those donutty notes that we're looking for.
Indeed.
In terms of sweetness, flavour, profile, all of that good stuff, just swap out the strawberry for a raspberry. There is a particular make of raspberry donut that I actually quite like, and this is very, very fucking similar to it. It's scary similar.
Apologies for the banging. There we go, that's weird. Up at 70 and the flavour's coming through banging again. Really weird. There you go.
I've just realised throughout the last review and this review we didn't say anything about the clouds. Hopefully they're coming through well, thick, fluffy for you guys, but in Smog Studios here we're starting to
disappear.
Lose it. And this is usually the sort of level where we'll sort of like do 5 or 6 eJuices in a row, and we've only done 2.
That 80-20 goodness. Yeah, so for the raspberry, it's got that same throat hit where, it's got a flavour, like you think, is it going to be a harsh throat hit? But it's really not. It's a noticeable throat hit, but still nice and velvety. The 80-20 helping out there. And also the sweetness is, again, it's nice and sweet without being too sweet, which is just a good mix for me. I do like a sweet vape, but it can sometimes get a bit too sweet and sickly. That's not, I don't think, going to be relevant here.
That being said, everyone is an individual and not everyone vapes exactly the same. However, this could serve equally as a cheeky little treat on the side.
Yeah, for me, the description of this one, raspberry jam donut, they've definitely nailed the raspberry jam donut. For me, a little bit turned down, but it's still there. You exhale through the nose and you get the heavy donut taste, and that's great. And for me, that's how I prefer it. So it works. It works. Okay, last thing remains, swapping for Bro Science. Yeah, it's a bit of a shock again coming from the hot dripper down to the tank, which is running probably in the 40-50 watt region, something like that. But the flavour's still coming through lovely. Clouds are still coming through nice.
Again, just personal preference, but I prefer the flavour on the tank to the dripper. That's not to say that it's not coming through well on the dripper. It's just something about the tank holding in that flavour. I don't know, it just produces a better taste for me personally.
Yeah, for me, it's all about the dripper. This is good, certainly convenience of a tank, and I would definitely vape this in a tank, but, given the choice, got to be the flavour of a dripper for me.
Horses for courses.
Yeah, and again, the tank's still wicking really well. There's no difference in the juices there. Even though it's 80-20, these cores are handling it, no worries.
Okay, guys, so that about wraps it for this eJuice review. Thank you for watching. Our thanks go out to Ace of Vape's Distribution for hooking us up with these review samples. It's worth noting at this point that although we've got these big rattly boxes full of eJuice, they come in a pack of 6 10ml bottles. They do also do the singular bottles by themselves, and on the Ace of Vape's website they've also got those other flavours that we were talking about earlier, the jam on toast and the just jam and all the jam. You talk.
Yeah, so we really enjoyed both of these juices. We can definitely see why they won Best Pudding. Really nailed the jamminess of the donut, so it's really good. Tony, if you had to pick one based on personal preference, what would yours be?
Couldn't do it. Love them both. Couldn't do it. Sorry.
For me, I'm going to go strawberry because it's the same in donuts. Give me a strawberry donut versus a raspberry donut. Strawberry donut wins every time, and that's exactly what I'm going to go for here. Raspberry donut's really nice, but if you got the option of strawberry, for me, that's where the smart money's at.
Philistine. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you like it. If you do the like, subscribe and share, please.
Yeah, we're on social media, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Please give us the shares on there. Also, don't forget to check out our new Facebook page, links in the crotch box. But for now, guys, thanks for watching Smog Vlog. Don't crush that one, I like that one. Okay, you crush it. Yeah, I'm gonna crush it. I'm gonna crush it. I'm gonna crush you.
Answers on a postcard, please. Hi, I'm Tony, this is Slack, welcome to Smog Vlog. Today we are going to be reviewing Just Jam.
My old friend.
We're going to be reviewing
2 flavours from Just Jam. Though it's not Just Jam, it's donut. Strawberry donut and raspberry donut. Bish bosh bash.
That was half an hour and we did not vape once. That was solid work. You can't give me this bullshit about recording 10 seconds worth and then rewarding ourselves with a vape.
Right, back in the room, like the man said. We hooked up with... I'll say what it is again. Say what it is.
That's what you see. Have we got PG and VG round the wrong way? Shouldn't VG be first? Because I would naturally say 80-20.
Yeah, I mean, it should, but when we started reviewing, everything was PG-VG.
Because
it's the other way around. So now it's VG-PG, but it sounds so wrong.
is also phonetical as well, isn't it? Because P comes before V.
That would make it alpha.
Penis and vagina. How does my brain work? I am so broken at a different level. It's unbelievable.
Also, you didn't mean phonetically, you meant alphabetically.
Yeah, what's phonetically again? Is that
How
numbers?
it sounds.
Yeah.
Sounds rather than...
You're right, it does sound better. So I'm just going to disregard everything
fine.
you said. I can't remember where I got up to. PG-VG ratio.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to vape this. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Interesting point, though, that he said that the American sort of jams are our favourite. This is an English jam. An English jam?
It's not jam,
Well, it is, kind of. There's jam inside the donut.
There's,
This is just jam.
it's
donuts.
probably not jam in here.
Not actual jam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, therefore it's not jam.
This is an actual
English
English
juice.
juice. Shh. Ready?
Yeah. More donutty through the nose. Yeah, you get the jam really tastes at the back of the throat.
Really does, doesn't it?
It's delicious. Yeah, Tony nailed it saying it's like sugar lips, but with the throat. So we're going to go with sugar throat, which definitely sounds sexual.
Smooth.
Sorry, too much laughing out my nose.
Okay, so
So let's get on with doing the actual review on the thing. Right.
here we are, back with Slack after performing fellatio on a donut.
Yeah, the potential pairings made a nice thing. So it's just, that's a sort of side note to keep in mind for reviews. Not relevant here.
Well, maybe. I mean, if you get a nice coffee flavour.
I don't think the two would go together in one thing. Well, you eat bread with coffee, you fucking weirdo. It's not normal.
That's perfectly normal.
It's not normal.
You just haven't fucking lived.
Apparently so. Any donut cigar.